About some real competition. The Monopoly Championships, the British Championships, have been underway at the Bank of England today. Reason for that location? They're playing with real money. Now, the popular game has made a mint itself. Over 160 million sets have been sold worldwide, 25 different languages, a couple of dozen different cities depicted on the board as well. The British champions are competing for a place in the final in Monte Carlo next month. There, they'll be competing for £15,000 of real money. That's the amount in the Monopoly Bank. And joining us in the studio is Monopoly mad Mike Grabsky, is a computer programmer. He's Yorkshire champion at the moment, Mike. I think in 1988, though, you were British champion. That's right. And in this year's championships, doing pretty well so far. It's looking good. What's been happening? You've had a couple of games? We've had 2 games today at the Bank of England, both of which I managed to, luckily, bankrupt all my opponents. So I've built up quite a good asset score, and there's a final game tomorrow in the House of Commons, so... Right. Good. OK, now I gather you're going into this final game, good luck with it, with a top-secret strategy. You're not going to tell me on Sky, otherwise people will find out. But broadly speaking, can you give me a couple of hints, as maybe we can just throw a couple of dice here. First of all, I should point out, and I know we've got an overhead camera here, that Mike's favourite token is the car. That's you always play with that if possible, do you? I try to. Why is that? Well, if I don't play with it, I'm going to move it anyway, so it's going to confuse me. Right, so I try and keep it. Well, I've got the hat. I'm on the Euston Road, which is yours, I noticed, with a hotel on. Double fours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bow Street, that's yours as well. I'm afraid you owe me £950. Oh, really? You've got the whole set, have you? You didn't tell me about that. Okay. You've got change. Thank you very much indeed. Right, OK. And do I get another shot, because I got doubles? Yes, you must spin again. Right, OK. Just as we're passing, are the stations good things to go for in general? No, the best set is, funny enough, this set. The orange? Yeah. The reason why is because you go to jail quite a bit. You either land on here or get a card which will send you to jail. And when you come out of jail, the commonly thrown numbers are 6, 7, 8 and 9, so you're going to land on this set. That line. And they're cheap to build up, so this is definitely the best set to get. When I ask people what their tactics are, they say, whatever I land on in the early stages of the game, when I've got a bit of cash to spend, I buy it. Are those good tactics? Absolutely. With a 5-player game, you buy every property, because to win a game, you've got to get sets. And to get sets, you've got to do deals with people, so you must buy everything you land on. Right, well, I've just landed on Fenchurch Street Station. Has that been bought yet? It hasn't been bought yet. Oh, I better pay a couple of hundred. You've got 200 left, you can buy it. I think so. Yeah, OK. That goes into the... Hey, no, it's not yours. Well spotted. Oh, now I see why you win the games. Now I see. He's the banker as well, folks. OK. And also, buying property, the little greenhouses or the red hotels. Again, if you can afford it, always go for it. Is that the watchword? Absolutely. Buy houses. There is a big jump in rents between having 2 houses and 3 houses, which not a lot of people know about. So if you can afford to push yourself, get 3 houses on each, because suddenly you're in sort of bankruptcy mode. Right, it suddenly shoots right up, the rents. OK, you better throw a dice, see if you land on one of mine. What's your luckiest property? I mean, is the one that you always go for sentimental reasons? No, as I say, I will always be trying to get the orange set. It's the best set to get. Or perhaps the red set. Anywhere near this free parking square is a good place to get. A lot of people might say, actually, it just comes down to the roll of the dice. If you land on the other opponent's properties, you're going to have to pay up money. You're going to lose the game. Is there real skill in it? There's a lot of skill in it. A lot of it is in the trading. You must get yourself the best set. You might be doing very complicated deals with 5 people, trying to get a card off someone to swap with someone else to eventually get yourself a good set. So there's a lot you've got to be thinking all the time. And can a game turn at the last minute? Can you be way ahead of the game and suddenly, you know, the whole thing spins round and you're bankrupted? Yeah, I mean, the properties such as Mayfair and Park Lane, there's only 2 of them. That's 2,000, isn't it, for a hotel? 2,000 if you amazing what you remember all those years ago. When did you start playing? I started playing at boarding school when I was 12 years old. And you kept it going? I mean, a lot of people sort of ditch it when they're about 15 and maybe come back to it later on in life. I must admit, I didn't play for a few years, and I saw there was tournaments around. I thought I'd go for it and enjoyed it. Very quickly, what's it like playing with real money? It changes the game completely. When you have to pay a rent of £6 or £8, it hurts. And when you've got to pay one of £500, it really hurts, because you're putting those £10, £50 notes over, and it changes the game. OK, well, enjoy I think you're at a Mayfair hotel tonight. Good luck tomorrow. Hope to see you in Monte Carlo. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. Steffi.
This is Live at 5 on Sky News. Still to come, John Marriott with the movie guide, including quite a phenomenon here, John Travolta's latest